What is going on, Shop Nation? It's your dude Shop Master, and here we are with the NBA Live 18 demo is here finally, and we have James Harden as the cover, as you already know. So you know what's got to happen. We have to start our career as Kenny Chambers. Start NBA Live 18 off right. The best rim protector in the game is coming to you right now. So first, you know, we had to do our whole downloading our face. So let's first make sure our information is there. So we got Kenny Chambers, okay, Washington, D.C. All right, so we got to get the commentary name. And I know Chambers is in there because it's one of the reasons why I chose the name Chambers, is because I was just like, yo, I got to have a name that the announcers can make. I don't want to, you know, put my own name in there, which is not even in the list. So I said, you know what, let me just go with Chambers because it's in there, and we'll just go from there. So Chambers is in there, Washington, D.C., Georgetown. Where's the number 18? Now let's get the game face in here. Now, as you know, we did the video with the game face. If you haven't done it already, guys, it may take a while because a lot of people are downloading the NBA Live 18 demo, and it's going to take a while for the game face. Now, when you do the game face, you'll have no hair, as you can see me here, but there are plenty of hairstyles in NBA Live 18. As you can see, some of these hairstyles I've had before. But you know, Kenny Chambers is an old school guy. I think I had this haircut like in the 9th grade right here. Yeah, I think that was it. I had designs and everything. But you know, Kenny Chambers is an old school guy. We gotta rock the afro. I think we're gonna go with the red afro. It just looks better on Kenny Chambers. As you can see, I have some blemishes on my face. I gotta rescan my face, but every time I tried to do that, it took a long time and it kept failing. So I'm gonna have to try to do it a little bit later. The beard game is strong in NBA Live 18. You got a whole bunch of beards. Why wouldn't you? The cover athlete has the best beard in the game. So you know the beard game is going to be strong in NBA Live 18. So I'm going to rock. I need something, you know, I was thinking about a goatee, but because my face scan picked up like some of my hair on my face, I decided to go ahead and rock the sort of, you know, red beard look. So now we go on into creating our player, and I mean, there's no question what we're going to create here. I mean, you have your choice of a guard, a wing, or a big, but come on, this is Kenny Chambers, the best rim protector in the game, so you know I gotta go with the big. And as a big, you can do a stretch big, a rim protector, and a post anchor. I'm gonna go with a rim protector. I just don't think there are gonna be too many guys in NBA Live 18 that's going to be a rim protector. And so it shows you, you know, his primary ability, his signature ability, which is the intimidator, which sort of varies the shot accuracy of your opponent if you're already in the lane. As you can see, there's some restrictions, so I can be anywhere between, you know, I can be up to 7'2". I don't think I want to be that tall. When you're that tall, your speed decreases. You're not able to jump that high. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna be 7 foot, and then you can adjust the weight. You can go all the way up to 290. That's way too much. Or you could be a skinny big man. I don't know if I want to be a skinny big man. I mean, oh my goodness, look at the arms. Look at the arms right there. Just that's just too thin. And then you can see the strength, the vertical, the speed, the stamina, all, you know, vary as you go up and down the scale. So I think I'm gonna settle in maybe 265, 270. No, I think I like 265. So we're gonna go with 265. Make sure everything's right, because once you do this, you can't change it. And here we go. Kenny Chambers, the rim protector out of the University of Georgetown. Guys, the rise of Kenny Chambers is here. But before the rise, there has to be a fall. Guys, I hope you enjoy. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tune in to the next episode right after this.
Like millions of other kids, You dreamed of one day being in the NBA. You wanted to be a star. And someday, to rise above and become the greatest to ever play. You dreamed of being the one. But the road to stardom is never easy. There are obstacles, injuries, and disappointments. Adversity is universal. It can happen to anyone at any time. And one day, it happened to you. You went from being a guaranteed lottery pick to a kid who may never even play college ball again.
Now, look, it's always bad to hear about injuries, especially to college kids, of course.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith, this one is particularly disheartening because we are 2 weeks into the season and one of the top NBA prospects in the country goes down potentially with a season-ending injury, a knee injury. That's a killer.
I couldn't agree more. When I heard he was carried off the floor today, all you can do is find yourself hoping that he'll make it back. That's the bottom line. But my heart goes out to him because I didn't expect this. It's a devastating injury. It's never good to have something like this happen to you.
The team doctor broke the news. Torn ACL, sprained MCL, and a torn meniscus. Surgery was scheduled, but your game will likely never be the same. At the 2016 NBA draft, your name is still mentioned. Not as a prospect, but as a cautionary tale.
Now, there's another huge story in this year's draft. A record number of underclassmen, 30 of them, undrafted. And I hope, anyway, that this is a lesson, this serves as an example to college players. I'm not talking about the ones who are genuinely one and dones, the guys you know are going to be lottery picks. I mean the rest of them. They're not sure shots. You're not sure they're going to be lottery picks. Don't just use the college system for a year thinking you're going to bounce. It doesn't work like that. If you don't have the talent, it doesn't work. You got to be cultivated in the system.
Please. There you go again with your blanket generalizations. You know how you are, oh, Max, the woe is me, oh, my Lord. I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's a case-by-case basis. You can't just blanketly decide this should not be one and dones or this should be one and dones. You got to go on a case-by-case basis. Some dudes deserve to be one and dones. Some people don't. It's on a case-by-case basis.
And that is my point. Thank you for making it for me. Every kid thinks they're the exception to the rule. And members of the media like, Stephen A. Smith, are encouraging these kids to come out early.
Look, Max, bottom line is this. You got to take this into consideration. You had two dudes. They were called the Height brothers. Now, you had Nick Howard. This kid had a lot of promise. What does he do? He goes to college. Very uneventful first year, no doubt. The second year, he was pretty good. Here's the problem. The NBA, it's not about pretty good. You need to be great on the collegiate level, on the prep level, in summer leagues and what have you, in order for you to get the stature that you deserve. That's the bottom line. Pretty good ain't good enough to be that stud NBA.
That's exactly my point.
Let me finish. There's another example. I did say the Height brothers. I wasn't talking about one individual. I was talking about two. What happens? One and done in a different way. 1 year, one ACL injury later, and look where he's at now. His future is clearly uncertain. So you got to take advantage of that opportunity because you never know when an injury is going to cost you everything.
Stephen A., listen to yourself. Let's listen to yourself for a second. You give one argument for why a kid should come out early, a one-and-done situation. I can give you 30 arguments this morning alone why they should stay in school. And now you have to wonder what a kid like Nick Howard, who has given up his college eligibility, does next. What does he do next?
First of all, don't sweat the technique. The argument, or one argument, as long as it's strong enough, that's all that matters. That's number one. Number two, the Height brothers was something special. What they really need to do. I'm going to tell you what they need to do, Max. They need to get back to playing together. My sources are telling me the ACL injury has been completely healed. So go on a pro-am circuit. Go in summer leagues. Do what you got to do to get back on the court together to remind everybody of what you once were. Because once you pull that off, the sky's the limit. That's what they need to do. Get back to playing ball together, because when people see what you can do as one, the other arguments don't really matter. Like I said, don't sweat the technique.